How's it going, Libra? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's up? And welcome to my channel. So I was holding up the Starman tarot card deck, and this is the deck I always use for the mid-month tarot card reading, and this is going to be for October 2020, and is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And do keep in mind, this is a general read, guys. So hopefully all of it resonates, but it could be some or most. So just keep whatever you were guided here to connect with and leave the rest for the other viewers on the channel. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate you and all of your comments and, you know, subscribing to the channel. You guys are the reason I get up and do this. So anyway, I'm going to shuffle the deck a couple more times. And just so you know, this deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he collaborated on the artwork. So he is going to appear in some of the cards, which I think is absolutely amazing. I love that. All right, so the first card we're going to look at in the Starguide tarot spread is the present situation. And this is available in the Libra collective energy. And this could be happening to you now, or it could be coming into you soon. So let's have a look, present situation for you. So we have the Six of Swords. So this is saying, whew, you can breathe a sigh of relief, Libra, and, you know, things are going to start plateauing for you. If you have been on, whoops, sorry about that. I just kicked my desk. But anyway, if you've been on something that feels like it's been a rough ride or a really tough climb, things are going to start to level off for you because you have been putting in quite a substantial amount of work. The Six of Swords is being able to sort of navigate into clearer waters and finding something that feels a little bit more like home for you. So I love that card for you guys to start off with. You could have been extremely challenged in the beginning of the month. Or, you know, the month before that and the month before that. Who knows? So let's see any cause of conflict for you guys. So we have the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles is this really consistent effort towards building wealth and abundance. So this could be, you know, sometimes just focusing on the money can really take the fun out of things. So this could be part of the problem. If you're trying to build your wealth and everything, other things could be falling away for you, like your friends, your relationships. People just don't want to sit around and watch you as you block everything out so that you can climb on your ascension path to building your empires or whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, whatever abundance looks like for you, because it feels a little bit isolated here. The King of Pentacles is detached from everybody, and he's like kind of hanging on by a thread there. So really interesting, the cause of conflict, and it should be coming into a place where you can take a breath and be able to just really start to connect with people again. So let's see any changes needed in order to face the challenge, because, you know, sometimes when you push people away, they don't want to come back, you know, so that can be very difficult for you, even if you are incredibly charming, Libra. Well, this is nice. Okay, so we do have the Ace of Cups here. So you're being asked to really open your heart, and you will be feeling a little bit different, like especially when you conquer that massive challenge that you've been going through. Whatever your accomplishment, if you're going after a degree or a doctorate or just earning more money or building a house or whatever you've got going on out there, you know, it's time for you to start really showing people how much you appreciate them, and maybe, I don't know, an apology or a thank you or something. You know what is way more effective than saying sorry is saying thank you. Thank you for your patience, or thank you for being my friend, or thank you for being my boyfriend, you know, girlfriend, spouse, business partner, whatever. I think this is like my personal take on thing. I try to never ever say sorry, because sorry puts you in the position of being a supplicant, and that's not where you're at in your life right now. You don't want to take a step back and sort of diminish yourself. So find a really important way to say thank you to the people that you could have been a little bit detached from with this King of Pentacles while you chased your empire. And angel number 444 just showed up here for you, Libra. So definitely check that out after the reading. It's an important number here. So the Ace of Cups is really calling on you to like bloom outward towards other people now, because you've likely been very, very, very closed off and chasing your own goals, whatever your personal goal is. And that's completely fine. But when it starts to sort of eviscerate your friends list, it can be a struggle to get it back because people's feelings are hurt. So maybe just remember my tip of appreciating people instead of putting yourself in that position of being, oh, I'm so sorry, because that's just not attractive. So let's see your strengths here, guys. So I do have the Seven of Swords, and I find this always to be a little bit of a tricky card. This is going to have to be like leaving things in the past, and you know what? You could get blown up a little bit here. So you're going to have to take it with the Seven of Swords. You know, whatever happened, happened. And being able to just walk away with whatever else you have intact. And this is probably going to reflect on your relationships here, whatever they are. I'm going to pull another card on top of that one. And the Seven of Swords is a card that has been appearing in almost every single reading that I've done for the signs for the mid-month readings. So it's quite a connected energy for you. So the Seven of Swords is, I don't usually get a very good feeling from the Seven of Swords because it's like getting away with something, and that's hard to see as a strength in this reading. Wow. And here's the Seven of Cups. So despite everything that has possibly suffered as a result, as, you know, going forward and chasing your dreams, and you should chase your dreams, you're still going to magnetize things in. And, you know, if people don't want to just say, okay, well, there was a little bit of an elasticity to the relationship and it can bounce back, they're not meant for you. You have the Seven of Cups, so whatever has been lost here with the Seven of Swords will come back in for you with the Seven of Cups. It's really cool. I really, you know, this is really amazing. It's like whatever you've been pursuing has probably eliminated people in your life that don't need to be there anymore. You know, they're there for a reason or a season or teach you a lesson or vice versa. It's done. You don't need each other anymore, and that's okay. So there doesn't have to be any sort of feeling bad or animosity, and if they're going to extend that towards you, you can just walk away from it with the Seven of Swords, because you know that they have been removed from your path so that you can escalate and find connections that really do belong with you with the Seven of Cups. This is beautiful. So whatever you've lost in the way of friends or business partner, romantic partner, or whatever else, any other kind of relationship, you know, it was just time for them to move on. And this would just happen to be the catalyst. Jeez. Let's go a little bit faster with the words here, spirit guides. So let's see any challenges that you might be facing. So you have the Temperance. So Temperance is saying, you know, you got to keep it cool, keep the words blue instead of red. Do you know what I mean? Because blue is soft and cool and calm, and red is hot and fiery, and you don't want to be having conversations like that because it can really escalate your blood pressure, you know, and sometimes it feels like that vein in your head is going to pop. So really be careful about that, and just keep in mind that people have been removed from your path for a reason, and if they're having a really hard time accepting it, that's on them. You don't have to respond at all. You know, sometimes no response is the best response, and it's a really strong one. So you can just say, again, thank you so much for being part of my journey, and you know, this is where we part ways or whatever. Just find some really magnanimous way to deal with people, because not everybody is going to have the same perspective as you, and just understand that, you know, maybe you guys will reconnect in a few years or not, but you know, sometimes it's just time to part ways, and you can do this in a really beautiful way that's not going to make you want to lie down and cry afterwards. So let's have an outcome card here for you, Libra. Oh, wow. So you have the Lovers card, and this is also phenomenal. So you know what? If you are detaching from a current romantic relationship, or you're your marriage or your partnership or whatever relationship has suffered because you're pursuing a goal. Look at this outcome. It's going to bring you guys closer together, or just the parting of ways with the current partner is going to allow room for that perfect, okay, that's a bit of a strong word, for that divine partner, that twin flame, your soulmate to come in. So this is a great outcome, you know? Sometimes it's just, what's that phrase? Not Mr. Right, but Mr. Right now. So, and that's okay. Like you're there to learn from people, and when it's time to let go, it's time to let go and move on. And you might have a little bit of heartache tied to that, and people could not be so pleased with you, but it's all for your higher good. And you guys are moving into this massive blossoming, you know, with the Ace of Cups, and you'll be able to open yourself up in a new way. And that's great because this love is coming in for you. Again, no matter what your relationship status is, there's a beautiful outcome romantically here. And I love seeing that because you guys really deserve it. Especially when you put so much work in on yourself, on building your empire, building your heart and soul, you know, and just staying true to your goals. So let the people who don't belong in your life, let them fall away, and, you know, wish them well, and they can either love you or hate you. And then you can just move on and focus on this amazing love story that's coming in for you in October. So pretty fantastic read for you, Libra, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, and I hope it helped you in some way. So I'm gonna say love and light and many blessings for now. Take care. Bye.